Why would fate lead us to an abandoned shrine? There must be something here. Fascinating. That ancient book stirred up a memory. Use the Echinir to examine it, Proxy.
The Tribunal's ordinators hold our brethren. We need the skein of secrets to free them.
But the skein is lost. We must beseech the Lady of Whispers for help.
Then let us adjourn to the secret sanctuary. The circle we stand upon is the door. We need but a single drop of blood to open it.
Ah, I see. This ritual circle conceals a gate, activated by a little blood. Let us see where it leads.
This should help.
Nothing. Fate seems to be fighting back. I wonder how much of that is because of you.
Torvasad, talk to Fate's chosen. Tell us what this is all about.
Fate's chosen? How presumptuous a title Hermaeus Mora has bestowed upon you. The Prince of Fate is using you, mortal. Long ago, he and his allies inflicted a terrible wrong on my prince. Now he hopes you can stop me from undoing that damage. How can a mere mortal understand the convolutions of oblivion? Prince Ethelia, the Prince of Paths, Mistress of the Untraveled Road, Fate Changer, the Dark Reflection, the Last Tomorrow, she who saw and wept. Moira, in his jealousy, erased her. Hermaeus Mora convinced other Daedric princes to conspire against Ethelia. He played upon their fears of the unknown. None of them understood the gift of choosing what is to be. Revenge? No, that is for my prince to mete out. I am a scion of Ethelia, and my ancient purpose is to restore her to power. To undo what the cowardly princes did to her. And the very relics they used against Ethelia will help me find her. Mephal's skein of secrets. Don't bother looking. It isn't here. It seems Mephal's alien worshippers locked it away in some vault beneath Westweald long ago. No matter. The skein would help, but I'll find another way to reach my prince. And you believe, Mora? Stand aside, mortal. I will not be swayed from my purpose.
A skein of secrets, used to defeat Ethelia long ago. I cannot help but wonder what became of it. Come, Proxy, let us speak. A skein of secrets, somehow used to defeat Ethelia long ago. I cannot help but wonder what became. Hermaeus Mora requires you to make that decision without his guidance, Proxy. Torvasad disturbed fate in 3 different locations. Your choice, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora made it clear that we are to be guided by the decisions you make without... Excellent. In the interest of hastening our investigation of these perturbations, a physical translocation of... I shall open portals to save us time. Choose one, and I shall follow. An Ayleid ruin? Interesting. Do you perceive the threads of fate? The threads mark Torvisad's trail. Follow them. I will search the surroundings for any other hidden signs.
Well now, perhaps my luck is changing for the better. Why, if it isn't my sister Everly's friend! Good to see you! I'm dealing with a real mystery. Almost as convoluted as that. I guess that business with the Waking Flame cult and Emperor Leovic's Elder Council brought me out of retirement. My little sister is off on her own adventures. Honestly, I can't keep track of her comings and goings. I think we can blame that on you, friend. Your example inspired her to go find situations in need of a wandering adventurer. They're an elusive lot. Something between a secret society, a dangerous quarry. But you look like you know what you're doing. It's strange that my pursuit of the recollection and your hunt for Torvisad led us both to these old ruins. That does give me an idea. I propose we work together. There are more recollections. I overheard a recollection mage named Endigor mention a hidden shrine in the ruins. It seems to be a... I heard a rumor. It's called the Reliquary of Star... Cracked acorns. I don't like the look of these statues. Watch your step in here, friend. Look! Is that a door behind the waterfall? The recollection is here, all right. Be ready for trouble.
I'm still here.
I know a trick. Let me help.
I really don't like your odds. Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers.
Though the relic he sold wasn't here, he left me to deal with you. This fight is far from over.
I can assist you. Guess I wasn't as sneaky as I thought. Must be out of practice. What's that on the floor? Looks like we found the recollection. Or some of it. I didn't know Endigor well, but what I knew of him, I didn't like. A bigoted radical at best. I'm surprised he would work with any May I see? Huh. That settles the question of whether Torvasad and the Recollection are working together. It was no coincidence that we met here today, friend. According to the letter, they haven't found it yet, or even any leads to its whereabouts. If they had, Endigor would be off with Torvasad, looking somewhere else by something unusual. Let me see. Ah, over by the altar.
Vault is no longer safe. We must move the lamp.
But where can we hide the relic?
I know a cave to the north. The lamp should be safe there, once we apply the appropriate spell.
Was that a memory from the Merethic era? Never mind that. Who's this high elf?
I am Laramel, little wood elf. I assume from what we saw in that memory that Torvasad did not find what he was looking for.
A strange vision. They were worried about the aliens, but I see. Well, since it looks like the Recollection is working for him, I guess I'm looking for Torvasad now too. There are plenty of Recollections skulking about in Westweald. I'll meet you there if you run short of other leads. Nature's luck to you too, friend. I have a feeling our paths will cross again.
Let us speak, Proxy. Curious. There was a relic of Azura here. A lamp. No doubt the mages who removed it feared this place would be sacked by the Alessians. A memory preserved since the early First Era. We must determine what awaits us at the final site. Twice now the threads of fate have led us to a Daedric prince's shrine. I imagine we will find a third such shrine there. The question is whether Torvasad has found another relic or not. Good. Allow me to create another portal to speed our journey. You should be able to perceive the threads of fate here. Follow them, Proxy.
The Fate Walker arrives just as Hermora foretold. Odrejad saw your coming in the tides. Hermora wished this one to greet you here. So it is. Odrejad has seen no Tremora, but that does not mean your quarry has not been here. There is change in the air, a change that began long ago. Odrejad knows. You visit a nearby shrine. The shrines are here in this courtyard. Audrey, this place is just a stop along your path, Fatewalker. What you ultimately seek is not here. You stand in the Temple of the Two Moons. They are followers of Mola. moon spirits favor you, Fate Walker. Audrejad sees your path clearly now. Yes. Though the twins remain silent, their light shines upon the path, for those who know how to see it. Audrejad understands now why the Tide Watcher told him to meet you here. You seek an unraveling fate, yes? This one now realizes that means examining an event from long ago. Hermora wishes you to see a memory trapped in the stone of this place. Yet, how could we do such a thing, Audrejad wonders? A thing blessed by the Tide Watcher himself. Audrejad was never one to deal in relics of any origin. Still, if that is its purpose, then use your relic here. Let us see what it shows you, Fate Walker.
The First Main has shown us a new path. This temple is to be raised. So commands Rita Ridata.
No! This shrine is under Boethra's protection. Let this serve as a warning.
Why does Boethra want this temple to remain intact, sisters?
Do not question the warrior of the East and West, my sisters. Now, back to Dokren.
Interesting. Audrejad is an expert concerning those days. The Riddlethar kicked sand over old beliefs. Manikaji turned away from Boethra. The warrior of the East and West was abandoned. Only at Dokrin Temple was her worship preserved, though the monks there fell too in time. The fate you follow was knitted there. Audrejad sees it now. Hermora wished you to relive that old memory, so this one could tell you of Boethra. Your quarry's path leads to Dokrin. Now, so does yours. Rejad.
Let's ride!
As I expected, our paths have once more come together. Enter the portal, Proxy. Seek out a shrine to Boethia. Wait, up above. Torvasad is here.
Ah, Mora's champions. I expected to run into you eventually. Boethia's blade, Abolisher, is mine now. The first of the 3 relics I require is in my hands. Soon, Prince Ethelia will be restored. I hope you are there to witness her glory.
A relic of Boethia? One moment, Proxy. We should speak. As I thought, this is about ancient relics. Torvasad believes they can lead him to Ethelia, the Forgotten Prince. But I do not yet see how he hopes to make use of them. A good question. I find it interesting that Torvasad was not satisfied with only 1 relic. He wanted to recover 3. A blade associated with Boethia, a lamp from a shrine of Azura, and a skein created by Mephala. These princes are known as the Good Daedra in Dunmer tradition. Long ago, they often allied with each other to guide and protect the people of Morrowind. I doubt that is a coincidence. I am not sure. It might prove useful to consult with someone better versed in ancient Dark Elf religion than I am. Fortunately, I believe I know just the elf. Our dear friend Gadain. Come, Proxy. I shall open a portal to Vardenfell.
Laramil, you returned. But I know that look. What's wrong?
Torvasad once more moves against Apocrypha. He seeks to restore the Forgotten Prince. I'll let our friend explain.
I finally resolved to see the world beyond Necrom. With some assistance from Laramil, of course. Then Hermaeus Mora called her away again. I'm glad to see you're still helping her, friend. What I know about Daedric princes and relics, I learned at Laramil's side. If she doesn't know what it means, I can't add much more. The good Daedra haven't been widely worshipped in Morrowind for ages. How do you think they're involved? I've never heard any such story, but Holomeon Monastery is just north of here. The monks there preserve the old Velothi traditions. If we're dealing with ancient myths about the good Daedra, they might be able to help. Go on ahead. I just need a moment to confer with Laramil. We'll meet you at Holomeon shortly. We may need to convince the monks that we come in good faith. They rarely...
This
It's
place
sealed.
is full of interesting history.
I suppose we could
I should try looking it
knock?
up later.
We have no time for this. I shall open a portal.
No need for that. The Golden Eye foretold your coming. Welcome.
The Abbot! Forgive our intrusion, and listen to what our friend has to say.
Greetings, champion. The Golden Eye, Hermaeus Mora himself, spoke to me in a dream. He told me you were coming here. I am Andor Indoril. It is my honor to serve as abbot and historian of this monastery. Only this once, which is why I thought it best to listen. So long as you promise not to harm any monks nor remove any tomes without permission, you may explore the monastery. I know of a few blades sacred to Boethia, but I am unfamiliar with lamps or skeins. They are not among the relics commonly associated with our ancestral spirits. However, the Holomeon library, of course. We have many volumes found nowhere else. Follow me, champion. We keep the main entrance sealed, since the more stringent ordinators consider our brethren to be heretics. Ah, I just sent your friends to the library. It's down the stairs to your right.
Look, the Ekaneer has something to show us. Fate has led us true again.
We must leave something behind in the event that we fail.
Even if we succeed, the need to act again may arise some long tomorrow from now.
Brother Mora will not allow that to happen. But I agree. We should leave instructions here for those who come after.
That book! It is the very one those three ancient priests were handling in the memory. Examine it, Proxy. Those devout priests offered themselves so their princes could meet in secret. We must find the gate they used. It could be the access to... Torvasad said the relics would help him find Athelia. He must believe they will lead him to a gate to Apocrypha or the final glyphic in the mythos. The course of fate is never that simple. Many futures branch from each choice we make. If we know too much, we risk altering our choices and changing the outcome. Therefore, Mora tells us only what he must. As we are in a monastery dedicated to ancient knowledge.
Curious. Fascinating. Worship implies the subject of...
I overheard your conversation, Proxy. Anud Nabia is just to the north of here. Gadain and I will meet you there.
Yes, this is a fight now.
Oh, Proxy. Just in time. Use the Echamir and see if some lingering memory can lead us to the shrine.
Prince of Paths caused the sea to swallow this ancient city. Hermora's temple now lies beneath the waves.
Then that is where we must go. Methala, Lady of Whispers, take this mortal shell.
I am ready.
Boethia, I call upon you. Dark warrior, let me bear you to the conclave of princes.
The priests allow their princes to possess them and waded into the water. Obviously, a submerged shrine calls for a powerful spell. I shall weave an arcane shield that will allow us to breathe and walk upon the seafloor. Once those ancient priests...
This is incredible. Look at us, strolling along the seabed like it was a street in Necron.
Stay alert and move straight ahead, both of you. And watch out for any large predatory sea life.
Up ahead. I think I see the shrine.
This is it. After you, Proxy.
Island? Where are we? And who are those warriors?
A demiplane, not an island. We are no longer on Nern. Corvisard must be near. I doubt the recollection reached this place without his help.
Laramir is exhausted. Go on.
Jack, I hope you're watching.
We'll catch him.
Would it kill them to run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't.
Maybe they should try that.
Boethiah's blade led me to this portal. The path to the Mythos. Apocrypha's heart. Only those bearing the essence of Azura, Boethiah or Mephala, can access this portal. The gate recognizes Boethiah's blade. Now I can return to the Mythos and find my prince at last.
A permanent portal to the Mythos. I did not know such a thing existed.
Chosen of fate, hold. We must speak.
The one
Tovazar proves surprisingly resourceful. I created this gate to admit none but the mortal vessels of my allies to Apocrypha. Tovazar has breached the Mythos, the heart of my realm. Twice before he found his way to a glyphic, holding part of the secret he seeks. Only one part remains sealed. You must stop him from reaching the glyphic of shattered reflections. I created this gate, and I command it still. Behold, this portal is opened and will take you where Torvasad has gone. What happens next is in your hands. You are the chosen of fate. This task is appointed to you, not by me, but by the demands of causality and consequence. If I try to stop Torvasad, I will fail you.
The Mythos of Apocrypha. Heart of Hermaeus Mora's domain.
I remember
Torvasad
and answer
is someone
Torvasad's call!
Ready to Theranos amulet can protect us both.
Is that the last of them? Let the dregs of fate restore your strength.
Stand close and let me shield you.
The current of fate shall revitalize you.
combine to my friend. Get back, you fetcher! Stand close and let me shield you.
Feel the turret of fate flow through you.
I think I'm getting good at this. Well, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
You lead.
Get closer to me, friend. Shardborn? Who in oblivion are they?
I do not recognize these Dremel.
I remember our realm. Miramar! This hideous servant awake!
Stand close and let me shield you.
They see anyone marked by Moraz, and I have no time to tell them any different.
Feel the turret of fate flow through you.
Laramil's gift protects us both.
Let the threads of fate restore your strength. The current of fate shall revitalize you.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
Back on your feet.
The forces of Miramar.
Let fate renew your vigor.
Stand close and let me shield you. Laramil's gift protects us both.
Corvusard. He found the last glyphic.
The last glyphic and the final secret. I must know what happened to Prince Ethelia.
Defeated Prince Ethelia. Now we must all forget our victory.
Forget? Why should I forget how I took this mortal shell and tracked Athelia with my skein?
Azura and I did our part with these vessels of flesh, and the land, and abolish her.
Listen, my fellow princes. The Lord of Fate is right. Imprison Athelia in your mythos, Mora. Then erase all memory of her existence.
Imprisoned by cowards, abandoned by betrayers. But I remember, and I know how to free my prince. Sealed away, alone for millennia, I will free my prince and restore her glory.
Torvason.
Empty. After roaming oblivion and none for ages. Tormented by a question I could not even frame. This is my answer! I did not forget my prince! I do not understand. Where is Prince Athelia? If she escaped, why did she not contact me? You! Is this some new trick of the Lord of Fate? No, this is no trick. Do you see? Prince Athelia has escaped. She freed herself from this prison, or was freed by some hand other than mine. Perhaps the simple act of remembering restored her power, dissolved her bonds. I do not know. Prince Athelia is the mistress of the untraveled road. She could be anywhere. Perhaps she will be drawn to places or things she knew before her craven foes locked her away. Yes, that must be right. And I know what I must do. Farewell, mortal. I still have a task to do. I need to find my prince, help her, restore her to the power that is hers by right. And there are other scions out there. I remember them too now. Mortal, fate's chosen. I expect our paths will cross again.
A fate forged the moment Torvason opened the first glyphic and began to remember. Return to the Mythos Vault, mortal. We must speak. Called the Master of the Tides of Fate. I perceive everything that may come to pass, yet I cannot select the outcomes I prefer. Choice and chance determine which possibility actually occurs. Such as this one. Athelia is free. I did not lie, chosen of fate, nor was I mistaken. I told you what you needed to know to avert catastrophe, and catastrophe has been averted. For now, the outcome I foresaw will still come to pass. It is only a matter of time. This spire was never Athelia's prison. Being forgotten was. The moment Torvasad finally remembered his prince, its power to hold Athelia began to wane. Now, new paths form before us. Some lead to survival, others destruction. A question we all must ponder. Athelia and her Ilkar, unseen. I cannot perceive their actions, nor can I share what I surmise, lest I unduly affect the course of events. Take counsel with Laramil the Wise, and wait for a new path to open.
Prince Athelia has escaped her prison, yet reality persists. And Torvasad understood events no better than we do. As I have seen time and time again, the machinations of Oblivion are far beyond mortal comprehension. So I heard, and he did not send us to pursue Torvasad. It appears that the next step we take must be our choice. We should return to Nirn, regroup, and follow the advice of the one who knows. Wait for a path to open before us. That fact has not escaped me, Proxy. Torvasad spoke of restoring his lost realm. Miramor, he called it. And he thought that Athelia would return to places that were familiar to her. Let us return to Grotwood and confer with your friend Baragon. To observe the perpetuation of the macrocosm. Our reality has not unraveled yet. For now we must wait and watch. Eventually I shall notice Torvasad's passing in the threads of fate. Then I shall send for you, Proxy. For now, yes. From things Torvasad said, I expect we will find him in Westweald. I shall confer with Baragon about the area and alert you when you are needed. Thanks to you, even though Athelia is free, we still have a chance to preserve our world. Prince Athelia, the Forgotten Prince. The prince that Hermaeus Mora so feared that he imprisoned her and erased her from existence. Now she is free and Torvasad searches for her. I suspect we will see signs of their activity before too long. First, I must return Gadain to Necrom. He must watch over Morrowind in case I am wrong about Torvasad's next move. Then I shall go to Westweald, consult with Baragon, wait, observe. Eventually, Athelia's presence will disturb the threads of fate. Of course, Proxy. You are fate's chosen. Any hope we have of averting disaster rests with you. I am only here to aid you in these efforts. For now, go on with your usual activities. We shall need your strength and courage soon enough.
After our visit to the Reliquary of Stars, the recollection cleared out. I'm not sure I like all this sudden interest in the place I call home. I'll provide Laramil with whatever information she requires. Then I need to return to Skingrad to figure out the connection between an Ayleid cult and that Dremora Torvasad. They seem to be strange bedfellows indeed. Anyway, if you and Laramil find yourselves in Skingrad, look me up. If this plays out the way I expect, I may need an ally like you.